easier to convince myself you were the bad guy. For a while, I was always asked what happened to us. We used to seem so close. And I always replied, you know how life is, people drift in and out all the time. But deep down, I actually felt quite different. Eventually, people just stopped asking, and I'm still not entirely sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing. But seeing you again that day, it was as if we'd met for the first time again. Our town, which has bundled our lives and thousands more together, pushed us to that very spot 9 years later. And although I knew you, I suppose you and I met that day, because we weren't the same people who once loved each other lifetimes ago.
Hey, is everything okay? I'm pretty much there.
What do you mean he's not happy with it? Look, we haven't even finished.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I said we shouldn't do it. He was like this last time. And...
No, I know. Well, just wait. I shouldn't be longer than like half an hour. Okay, yeah, bye. Just don't do anything till I'm back.
I'm so sorry I'm late. There was traffic.
Name and date of birth.
Noah Painter, 24th of October, 1996.
Yes, well, you are 17 minutes late, so unfortunately I have had to let a few people in before you. I mean, we've been quite busy today. Oh, and it looks like you haven't completed your online form either. So if you wouldn't mind getting that done for me. As soon as possible, please. Noah. Name and date of birth, please.
Right, yes. Penny Smith and 10th March, 1997.
Take a seat. You'll be called shortly.
Thank you so much. I can't believe we go to the same dentist. God, how long has it been? 8 years? And I've never bumped into you.
9 years. And I've always used this one. I come every 6 months, so I guess the likelihood is not that high.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
No, you didn't. I can't. How have you been?
Good. Thanks. What about you?
Good, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
You got a briefcase?
I do. I managed to fit this in my lunch break, so you know, me always working. Yeah.
Right. You know he never actually checks that you've done it.
You wouldn't do it even if he did.
It doesn't matter whether I do it.
And why is that?
Because I'm not planning on being a great big boss of a great big company in a great big city that happens to be a great big distance away.
Well, who on earth is planning on doing all that? All I'm going to do is paint everything and everyone, everywhere for the rest of my life. Yeah. What are you doing painting over there anyway? Can I see?
No.
Oh.
No.
Who knows? Maybe I won't even get accepted into London anyway. So.
That would be awful. Ow! I'm just saying, wouldn't it be awful if all the more local universities missed out on having their very first famous alumni?
Oh.
I must be really busy.
You still paint?
Oh, yeah, you know, just whenever I get the chance. Where is it you work?
Oh, just in town. Financial advising, senior position, very boring. What?
Well, just senior.
Well, I'm just being honest. I shouldn't have to diminish my career.
Oh, I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just more surprised you're not working in
London. I was working there for a while, but it just didn't feel right. Plus, it's far less competitive up here, so... Excuse me. Hi. Sorry to disturb you. I was just wondering, I don't have much time. How much longer will it be until my appointment?
It won't be long now, miss. Now, if you don't have any other questions, please take your seat and wait until your name is called. It's been a very busy day.
Hi. Yeah, I'm waiting right now. No, it's really busy, that's why. Yeah, of course I'm excited for later. It's been ages since we've seen them. No, I get out at the dot on 5, so I don't see why we'd be late. Yeah, okay. Love you. Bye.
Hey, Noah, I'm so sorry I'm late. I lost track of time.
It's 5 o'clock. You're an hour late. How do you lose track of time at a study session that's supposed to end at 3:30?
I just did, okay? I'm sorry, but it's still light out. We can still go.
What do you mean you just did? You hate those guys anyway. You said so yourself. Why would you even spend a minute extra time with them?
Because our exams are in 3 months, Noah. Just because I actually care about my future doesn't mean I'm purposely flaking or something. And God, I never said I didn't like those guys. I just made a comment one time and you've been holding it over my head.
Of course I care about my future. You just think that a good university is the same as a good future, and it's not fair for you to invalidate my interests just because they aren't as smart as yours. Or your mates.
Yeah, well, not all of us get to think like that. Do you have any idea how jealous I am of you? You never worry about grades or universities. You have passions and people who will care about you pursuing them. I don't, okay? And I'm sorry I was late, but you're never sorry every time you rub it in my face that money and careers is something you don't have to care about. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Once we were ruinish?
easier to prevent bad habits than break them. Look, it's gonna start getting worse soon. Should we just go to the park another day? Yeah?
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So what's his name? Oh.
Steve.
Oh, Steve. Yeah. And Steve is a senior financial advisor as well?
Corporate lawyer, actually. Senior position.
Senior position? We wouldn't want to diminish his career.
You never told me what you do.
You never asked what I do.
I asked if you...
I have a business.
The business?
Yeah, it's a local business. We're working on it. Yeah.
I see.
Penny, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you remember that party at Results Day?
Yes, of course I do.
I just wanted to know why you never got in touch after it. I mean, it was an eventful night, but we were such good friends, and I felt that day was the day you decided you didn't want to know me anymore. And that hurt.
That's quite presumptive. That day meant a lot to me too, not because I thought that our friendship ended. I think it's unfair to ask me that question. To be completely honest, I haven't given that party much thought until now. What I do remember is you being pretty inconsiderate towards my feelings. That day had been both the best and worst of my life. Everything I had been working towards for months came down to that very morning. And all you could care about was getting 100% of my attention again.
You said you were happy.
You could tell that I wasn't. You didn't even bother asking where I was planning on attending.
Oh, I didn't think you wanted to talk about it. I mean, you were crushed.
You didn't care. That party didn't mean anything to me. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I like to be honest. As for our friendship, Noah, the camel's back was already broken. It had been for months. I've never thought anything badly of you. We were just teenagers who didn't suit each other anymore. That's it. That's why we didn't stay in touch. But friendship's a two-way street. You can't put all the blame on me when you didn't try either. You didn't care, but that's okay. It was just time to move on.
Noah, room 3, please.
I have a painting business. We paint people's walls, among other things. I did try and become an artist, it just didn't really work out.
Well, Noah painter. You'll have to paint something for me one day. I've always liked your style. Or, you know, I have a wall that needs doing, so...
Well, if you don't mind, I have a dentist appointment.
Wait.
Bad habits. Easier to prevent.
You okay? I didn't see you in there.
How do you feel when you finish a painting you've been working on for months?
I don't know, like relief? Maybe like pride, joy? It's not something I want to pursue, you know. I'm not completely unrealistic.
No, I think you should. One day you're going to be a super successful painter. You can feel relieved and proud and joyful of what you've done.
maybe even you'll become super famous and get out of this town.
I'll go with you to London.
I'm not actually going to London anymore. I'm going somewhere else.
Where?
Just not here.
That'll be £42, please.
Before, I used to try and come up with all these things I would say to you if we were ever forced to sit down and have a conversation. And I'll admit, I have thought of some pretty mean stuff. But not having you in my life made it easier to distort the truth. We were both young, and we had very different ideas of the world and what we wanted to become. But now, I know you. And I no longer paint you as the bad guy in my memory. Just as the person I met while waiting for the dentist.